Welcome. Today's topic is shopping. I know that to a lot of people, shopping isn't a big thing. But to us, people who stutter, is a big thing. Nowadays, shopping isn't a big deal for me because I can control my speak, I'm confident and all of that. But at early age, it was a big problem for me. Let me start from the beginnings. When I was very young, I went to a grocery store with my mom. Usually if she asked me a question, I just pointed a finger to that thing. She understood it and she put it in the basket. Years went by and of course my mom started to send me to buy grocery. At first I tried everything to get avoided, but unfortunately it didn't help at all. Well, at least one thing was good at that time. My mom write down on a piece of paper what she wanted me to bring her home. At first, when I went to a grocery store, it was a small grocery store. The salesman knew me, but it was dependent if she had a time or not. If she had a time, I just put that piece of paper in front of her and she went and bought and got me that thing. Well, everybody didn't have time every time for me. So I had to start asking what I want. We all know that the biggest problem is when we arrive at the bread section or at the meat section in grocery store. My preparing was that in my mind, I was going through and repeating that word what I wanted continuously. Well, when that time came, when it was my turn to tell the clerk what I wanted, usually it didn't go so well, at least at the beginning. I often did say that I want a piece of bread, which my mom didn't write on that piece of paper. Or I just went by the bread section and I buy something else and I lied to her at home that the grocery store was out of bread. Well, I got used to the people at the grocery store, so I became more comfortable buying and asking them questions. Sure, my speaking went a little bit better, so that helped a lot. I did took similar approach when I had to go to a pharmacy or to any kind of store in our area. I know that most of you probably have the same symptoms I had at that time. I became very nervous, I started to sweat and many other things. But it can be done. I know that at the beginning it is a big struggle, but you will get over it over time. Because the hardest thing is not to speak. You have to speak, you have to start asking people questions. And sure enough, when the people, at least in your local area and at the shops you are going to, when they will know that you stutter, I think that they will become more aware of your problem and they will wait for you to ask them what you want or tell them what you want. Maybe in some cases it is better that you tell them that you stutter, so that they will know that it will take a little bit more time than usual to take your order. You know, most of people aren't bad or evil. And most importantly, they will honor your time in speaking. Speaking is a gift we must cherish. And how buying at a grocery store or any other store looks for me now, without a problem. When my father asks me to get him something from a grocery store or any other kind of store, I just go there and I buy that thing from it. Also, if I have to call to a grocery store or to anybody's store, I just did. Sure, sometimes if I have a bad day, I do have a little more preparation before it, but nevertheless, I do it without a problem. Well, at least that other side doesn't know that I have a stutter problem. Guys and girls, self-confidence is a big key. Even if you stutter a lot and you have a self-confidence, the person who you are talking to will get your self-confidence and they will wait for you and they will listen to you. In the other case, maybe that person won't be as patient as they should be patient enough.